Hello there, my name is Swift Chimp, and welcome back to West of Loathing. Now, in the last episode, I was trying to find out what to do next, and that is what I do next. So now I have a needle, which is good for picking locks, and I have a choice now. I can either go to the ore hole mine first, which I'm gonna do, or I could have done the shares thing, and I wanna do this first, just in case the needle breaks. But the needle is ruined. Okay, good. Good thing I did that. Most tools inside are rusted away to nothing, but there's a really nice crowbar. What was it? Level 1? I think that was the, with the blasting caps? I hope I get another needle. That would really suck if I just can't unlock that now. Nothing happens. Oh, I need to hook it up over there. Okay. Awesome. Oh. Dig through it, I get meat. Hello, horse. How are you today? I like this one. This one looks pretty. You see the dark horse. Barely. The horse shies away from you, though in this case, it's more crippling introverts away from you. Aw, come on, don't be like that. I've already some oats. They aren't poisoned or anything. In retrospective, I guess that was a very comforting thing to say. Pat him on the nose, as always. Nay. As you reach out and pat her nose, the horse ducks and steps back into the shadows. Aw, come on. You take a handful of oats out of the bag and hold them out to the horse. Here you go. Yum yum. Snort. She sidles away. Yeah, they're doing funny words just to mess up when I'm reading. They're doing it targeting directly me. She sidles away from you warily and makes a surprisingly good attempt at hiding in her own shadow. Come on, please. Eat the oats yourself. Look, they're fine, alright? Take a handful of oats and toss them in your mouth. It's like the roughest, blandest breakfast cereal you've ever eaten. Still, it's better than dry cat food. Don't ask. You smile to show the horse that you're fine and realize that you've unconsciously turned around and walked out of the door. Jeez, because they're homing oats. Jeez, these are powerful. The horse looks at you wary as you re-enter with a cheerful wave. See? Perfectly fine. Pat her on the nose. The horse hunches over and seems to shrink slightly, but doesn't actually flee, so that's something. There's a good girl. Winnie? Yeah, feed her those. Finally seems relaxed enough around you, so you offer a handful of oats. Waringly, begrudgingly, she eats them. Then she gestures at something behind you. Turn around to see nothing. When she just did the hey, look over there, then bailed. Wait, what was that? Regards 3 dynamite. You shine your lantern to a crack in the rock. You can barely make out a square shape down in there. Well, out of arm's reach. That might be treasure. Looks like somebody's dropped a small metal box into the hole, though you don't know if that was a hide it or to discard it. You're truly desperate to find out what's in there. You could try reasoning with the rock. Your primary argument would be a bundle of dynamite. Perhaps you could persuade the hole to widen and grab the box. My apologies, my throat is about to cave into itself. Either way, wait, what did I get? Silver nugget, that's what it was. A shiny silver nugget. I'm back to the town of Blue Springs. Not Blue Springs, that's from something else. Boring Springs. Wow. 300 meat, that's all of them. Here's a little something extra for you. Awesome. Can you sell me one of the horses? Sure thing. I should warn you, though. Horses might get a little attached to the riders. Once you bought one, you won't be able to change your mind later. Which one are you interested in? I want the dark one. The shifty-looking dark one. A spooky pale, crazy. The pale one's kind of meh. Basic model, that's for weenies. Take the shifty-looking dark one. Good choice. She's a sneaky one. I'll sell it to you for 100 meat. When you say sneaky, she's real quiet and likes dark places. Yeah, I'll remember. Great, I'll take her. Yeah, I'll remember that. Well, looks you're trying to hide behind other horses right there. She's pretty smart. I'll take her. Let's do it. A real underdog. Thanks. Here's the key. Ride safe. Give her a name. Tina sounds nice, but is it a boy or a girl? Let's find. I think, yeah, she's a real quiet one. Let's do. She is gentle like a flower. Delilah. I spelled that wrong, didn't it? Delilah? Hey there, Delilah? Should I do something I know how to spell? What's another flower? I got it. I did it. I looked at flowers. Don't mind me. Narcissus. Narcisses. Not narcissus. Narcisses. It's a very pretty type of flower. It's the bluest purple ones, I believe. Narcissus. Either way, let's get on with the game. Are you sure you want to name your horse? Yes, I want to name the horse Narcissus. Alright then, Narcissus. Probably spelled that right. I won't Google it, just in case I didn't spell it right. So, you know, ignorance is bliss and such. Oh, I almost forgot. Free with every horse is a complimentary map. Awesome. What did I get? Nothing. Cool. Either way. Follow map to Dirtwater. It's mostly blank. Looks like you have to fill up the bulk of it yourself. Well, that's not too bad. Howdy, Susie. Still nothing. How do I get you to like me? Just thought I'd say howdy. I can probably always come back here. What are you looking to trade? Requires dickering. My apologies. I'm coughing a lot during this episode. Hey, Alice, it's time to go. Just let me know when you're ready. I'll be here. Alright, where's my map? Once you leave Bourne, you won't be able to come back. Any unfinished business you got will forever remain unfinished. On second thought, let me look for... Oh, wait a second. There were 2 haystacks. Of course. How could I be so silly? Yeah, there we go. All right. Now we did everything here. Hopefully. Boop. You definitely picked the lock. Awesome. You've unlocked the cell. Better let the sheriff reclaim the key himself. Thank you, kindly stranger. Ever got criminals? Blah blah blah. Got replica sheriff badge. Let's see now if female Susie, was that her name or was that the other? Yeah, Susie. Yep. Nope. Still doesn't like me. Okay. Either way. No, not the sheriff. Anything here? Just want to really double check everything. I don't believe there is. All right, let's go, Susie. I mean, what was your name? Just Doc Alice. That's what it was. Doc Alice. Follow the map to Dirtwater. Are you sure you're ready to leave? I could take Crazy Pete. I could take Doc Alice, and I could take Gary the Goblin. Alrighty then. You're properly horsed and ready to start your new life in the West. All you need now is a partner. Somebody to share the trail with. Somebody you can rely on for emotional and combat support. I don't want to take Crazy P with any fiber of my being. Gary would be funny and like silly, but for realsies, like for actual like motives, I want to take Doc Alice. Once you leave Boring Springs, you won't be able to... Oh, I read that part. Who will you take on? You knock on Doc Alice's door and tell her it's time to go. You hit the trail. And consult the southeast-west map. The southeast-west map, okay, the hostler gave you. It only lists 2 things, the town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company westernmost camp. You discovered a new map location, the town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad. Head for Dirtwater. Awesome. Room for rents. Awesome. It's your partner. What's up, Doc? If we're going to look for this necromancer business, I figure we ought to start with the local cemeteries. Makes sense? Do you know where they are? Well, I got some research in Territory Cemetery a while back. Territory cemeteries? Wait, what? The Territory cemeteries. To see if there was a pattern. You okay? Anyways, there was one not far from here. What do you think we should do next? Am I forgetting about it? Alice says you should see the bartender about renting the room in Dirtwater. It'd be nice. For a base of operations, okay. Cool. Awesome. Oh, hello. You have a nice hat. You look very upset, though. This water is for horses only, as assumed. Hello there, Ooh, I can actually sell stuff now. Speak softly and carry a crude stick. I'll sell that. Why not? I don't really want this turnip. Because I know I'm gonna... Ooh, that gives me stuff. I should have equipped that. I did equip it. Okay, never mind. Mug of cactus beer. I don't really want this either, because I'm never gonna use it, because I'll be indecisive, because I'll be like, oh, this, if you wore fancy... I think that said just to sell it. That also gives me +1 armor. Am I wearing that? Yes, I am. What was the thing just to sell? Shiny. I don't want to sell that, really, necessarily. Because, you know, I might need it. An option to pry things open. Definitely don't want to sell that. What can I buy here? Plum pudding. Increases your muscle. Modern snake oiler. Ooh. Let me look at every... Yeah, no. Not much anything else. I'll do that. Yeah, I'll learn how to oil snakes and such. Read it. There's a fold-out chair listing all the hottest new poisons, as one does. Expert Poisoner, passive skill that multiplies the amount of poison you apply to enemy when you poison them. That's awesome. There's a recipe for a new kind of snake oil concoction that looks like it might come in handy in a fight. Gives good medicine, a skill that lets you recover HP in combat. Cool. There's an article entitled Debilitating Toxins. Where are they? Gives bad medicine, a combat skill that will reduce a target's moxie. Wait, are these 3 different things? Oh god. Okay, so the hottest new poisons, passive skill that multiplies, lets you recover HP in combat. I already got dog. Let's learn the expert poisoner. You memorize the chart of poisons. Fascinating stuff. Unfortunately, you get so distracted that you misplace rats. God, yeah, one-time use. As I thought. Disposable, used to discover a new map location if you find a high vantage point. Let's do that. Just in case, you know, I could find a high vantage point, and if I don't have it... Whoa! Holy shite! Jesus. Alright, let's not get distracted yet. Let's go to the Jewel Saloon, the good old bar. It doesn't look like she's in the mood to talk. They're engrossed in conversation. It's your partner. Heh. These guys must have fell asleep during a brawl. Nice, as one does. Sort of brass bucket that people spit into. It's pretty... wait, what? Because spitting is not an option in this society, I guess. Not spitting is all... Either way, I say this despite knowing you're pretty intimately familiar with saloons. Inspect it. Look, the Jewel Saloon is a pretty nice saloon. As saloons go, actual glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drinks, a poker room set of a cockfighting pit. But this spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit isn't fancy. Inspect it. Here we go again. Alright, fine. You are now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket, which has already probably been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert and ambient humidity here is pretty low. Low enough that his spit evaporates nearly as quick as it accumulates. So that's good, right? No, that's bad because it's the only water part of the spit that evaporates. The bright is the rest of the spit. It's the water part of the spit that evaporates. The brass bucket is full of the rest of the spit. The toxins of filth don't evaporate. Several years worth distilled and concentrated till the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts in the spoon anymore because they bounce out. Search it. You're about to put your hand in the bucket. Something. Yeah. Glorp. Feels like putting your hand in a bucket of lukewarm tapioca, except it's not. Instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, and then set it on fire. Looks like your hand is dissolving. I got a filthy porcelain cow. You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain. Awesome. Not worth it at all. Stares off into the distance, listen to the piano. Slop, 5 meat. I'll buy some slop, why not? Plate of slop. What's it do? Sure, I'll do that. I'll buy some more slop, actually. What was it? What? Excuse me? You're almost able to convince yourself that having a belly full of slop is preferable to being hungry. I can go to the kitchen or the stage. So let's go to the bartender first before I start monkeying around too much. Yes, that's awesome. That's a sweet mustache. Hello, howdy, partner. Always nice to see a new face in the town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon. Hi, thanks. Swim Swift. Glad to know you, Swift. Folks around here call me Lord. What can I do for you? Nice to meet you. I'll have a shot of bourbon. Sure, why not? Coming right up. Anything else? Sign out front, advertise in the room. Need any help with anything? Well, if you're handy with the mechanical type stuff, something's gone wrong with our piano player. Something's wrong with our piano player. Alright, either way. I thought the music sounded a little off. Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. I'll see what I can do. Next, I'd lost the key. Okay. Hey, Lloyd. Who's that old man behind the piano? Well, that's old Ellsbury. Tragic fella he is. He's a writer and poet. Come out to sell stories minority were buying. Too weird a stories. Fantastical acts. Stupid stuff for kids. Too bad. I love that stuff. Well, it doesn't matter now. Anyway, he had to get normal work to make ends meet. Did passing well as a prospector until one day he lost his mind in a mind. One day he lost his mind in a mind. Either way, you know what I mean. He saw something that made him stop telling his weird stories, made him stop talking nearly completely. Come to that. Now he stands there just by the piano nowadays, seems to calm him down. As long as he doesn't make any trouble, I don't mind him much. Feels like, sorry for him. You advertising a room? That's right, finest room out in the house. Plenty of room for your partner. You interested? How much it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella. He paid in a month in advance right before getting killed by bandits. He seems like a decent sort. So I get it for free. Awesome. Cool. Either way, that's all the time I've got for this episode, I believe. Start clicking all the annotations. Start watching all the playlists that are floating around me, I think, right now as I speak. Thank you for watching. And once again, subscribe if you would like to see more. Throw down a like if you enjoyed the video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.